Alright guys, so this is gonna be episode 2 of our world creation. See all that empty space, all that empty space is gonna be filled in. All of it. Just a tiny dot right now. The vast, endless void that will be filled in one day. But, to get there, I really need this thing to fill up with some agua, I need some water. Because I need me a grass block, cauldron, I need it to fill with water. Typically, I just need like at least one bottle of water. It says throw a dirt block in there to make mud and put a grass block. Or right click a grass block. Which to get grass blocks, as you can see, I already have some. The bonsai trees actually will give them, drop some, and that way I'll get leaves. And eventually I can get shears too, it's not a big deal, because these don't give that many leaves either. And, I know a trick where I can basically make infinite dirt. Well, infinite grass blocks anyways. Because essentially, how it's going to go is it's all fill up with water, right? We'll get infinite, we got to have an infinite water source first anyways. But, let's say we have an infinite water source. Take my bucket. Boom. Make a, cauldron full, which is 4 blocks. So 1 bottle is 1 block of grass, which a full cauldron is 4 bottles, or 1 bucket. So it'll give me, so I fill it with water, put 1 dirt block in, and then I'll get 4 grass blocks out of that 1 dirt block. What I can do is just line the dirt blocks up, destroy them, or grass blocks, I'm sorry, line the grass blocks up, destroy them, get dirt blocks, 4 dirt blocks, and then boom, I put 1 dirt block, get 4 more grass blocks, and then I can get 16 grass blocks, and then infinitely just do that over and over again. Kind of tedious, but first we're gonna have to wait for it to rain. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually make 2, so when it does rain I can get 2 full buckets. Which you're saying, okay, but you need, iron to make a bucket. Not necessarily so. We can make clay buckets, but you're not wrong. Iron is the way to go, and I think that'll be our next step. But we have a bit of ways to get there. As you see, I need a casting. So I need porcelain. And to make porcelain, I need bone meal and clay. Yeah. Dadgummit. Alright, so basically, what I'm going to plan on doing in this episode is we'll just build the buckets out of clay. That's fine for now. I'm not worried about that. I want to be able to get my hopefully first grass block. That all just depends on the weather though. Really all just depends on the weather. But the other thing is work on a little mob farm. So I want to make trapdoors. Expensive. guess this is gonna be, you know, about it. I might go one more up. Actually, because I don't know if mobs are gonna spawn. I mean, I know that's like a 2 block high, but I'm gonna try to go one more up. But I also know that I'm missing quite a bit of stuff. I'm missing the water. I do got the trap doors. I know I probably have made this part too far back so the water won't run all the way. But we're not there yet. You know, I'm gonna wait till I get the water to figure out how far it goes. I think it goes like 7 blocks or something like that. But, you know, I'm just gonna wait on that. And then until then, I'm just gonna finish, you know, finish it. I mean, this should be plenty big enough for just me. I'm the only one playing on this thing, so, you know, there should be plenty enough mobs for me and me alone, because I'm not gonna be, you know, dealing with them all the time. I just need some bones, bone meal instead of making a bone tree. I feel like that's just pointless. Which, I mean, I know we'll still need like the bone resin for some stuff anyways to make other stuff, but I feel like it's pointless for getting bones basically. So, need food bad. So I need to make me an apple tree, but I think I need a market to get one. I'm not sure, I gotta look it up. Okay, we got it mostly complete. My trapdoors. I think that's all the amount of trapdoors because I think the water I'm gonna end up is gonna be right here. I want to say. I'm not sure yet. So I'm just gonna leave it like that, all lit up, torched up in there, and then I figured out I need to get an apple tree so I can start running again because this is so annoying. But the sad part is I still need water for it. Yeah. So I need an oak sapling, which is just a dirt sapling right-clicked in water, in a cauldron of water. So, and then once I have the oak sapling, I can put it in a bonsai tree and potentially get apples from that. And then you're saying, okay, well you can get apples for that. There's your food. Well, I want an apple tree. It'll give me. I'm pretty sure it gives me more apples, like a better chance of them. So what I'll do is I can make a crushing tub, put the apple in the crushing tub, and then step on it, and then it'll give me apple seeds. And then I just grow the apple seeds, and it'll grow into a apple sapling, and then from there the apple sapling can go and grow into a apple tree. Or I'll just take the apple sapling and simply just put it in one of the bonsais and call it good. But as you can tell from these cauldrons, it has not even rained yet. And that is upsetting. So I'm still having to wait on some rain. There we go. So we can make 22 of these, which will give me enough to make a stone cauldron, to make lava, and essentially, which actually I can go ahead and do that. I don't need water, but I should probably, you know, yeah, I said screw it. I'm just gonna make a stone pickaxe. But what I need to do is do this, do that, It looks stupid right now, but once I get water, I'll get like a waterfall thing so I can build underneath, so I can, you know, build this down some so it's flush with the floor. But for now, this is how it's gonna have to be, and then all I have to do with the light source, heat source underneath is right click, and boom, I have a full bucket of lava right there. Which, yeah, okay. What I could do is, I guess, build it over here. Okay. Okay. Here it is. Water's gonna go there, and I think, okay, so I know lava has to flow into water to make, and not the other way around, because then I'll end up just making obsidian, and that'll be some boo crap. So the lava is gonna be over here. It's gonna run into there, and then the water's gonna sit right there. That way, it's running lava with only one block of water, which would be still water. So that's my theory on it. I mean, I think I'm doing it right. I'm not sure. About to find out. But I guess again, I need water, so I need a water source. So I've gone about as far as I could go in this until I get water. Now, I can keep making some dirt. I mean, that's fine. But for now, it's like I'm kind of like stuck not making a stone generator. You know, it's not good. Not good at all. Get some more wood. I can get like a chest system going, which actually in this one, I think you can use wooden crates. I think that's what they're called. So I'll probably go with that system instead, and I'm going to build off this way. Alright. Wooden crate. Yep. And so it's a chest with just wood. So finally we're building some kind of storage, which I could just build like, you know, like a regular chest. But these things are, I'm pretty sure, if I'm correct, can hold an infinite amount of items as long as it's the same item. Like, they can only hold one type of item. Best way to go right now until I can build a more advanced storage system, which they do have one. It's the ME system. Oh, the applied energistics. But that requires a lot. But I feel like, you know, if I'm going to, you know, create this whole world, then I do need something like this to hold a lot of, essentially called data, is what it's called, which is just like the amount of items and stuff. And dirt isn't worth a whole lot, I don't think. So it's probably only worth like one data for it. So I could hold a lot of items in that. Alright, I think this will be it for this video. I was really wanting some water this video, and it did not happen yet, so we're crap out of luck with that one, huh? But this is kind of the organization. So look, right click and it puts everything in there. Then I left click, it grabs everything, and then if I shift left click, then I can get stuff individually. So that's pretty much how I'm gonna do it. It'll keep like, you know, everything in there, and then, you know, like, okay, this is this sapling. So next to it, I'll put the petrified acorns. This is the dirt one, dirt acorn, and so on and so on. Just keep it a little bit more organized. But I think that's going to be it for this video. Sucks I didn't get water, but hopefully on the next one. So yeah, I'll see y'all guys again.